Hi, I'm DOS350, and I'd like to welcome you to a special program that I like to call Mouthwash Review. Now, in this episode of Mouthwash Review, we're going to be looking at Listerine Freshburst. Let's just jump straight into it. So, straight off the bat, we've got here Listerine. It's a nice greeny blue color. It's got this freshness seal up on the top, and it kills germs that cause bad breath and plaque. How do you say that? Plaque. I'm gonna just say plaque. Plaque is a bit too freaking crazy for me. And it's got some little details on the back. So before we jump into that, I'd just like to shout out to all the recent subscribers here at DOS350. Thanks a lot, and I've been meaning to get the content out. So stay tuned, because there's a lot more of this, where this came from. Anyway, let's just jump into the back of the pack. Listerine Freshburst gives you a deeper whole mouth clean than brushing alone. It kills germs that cause bad breath, helps prevent and reduce plaque for a fresh and clean mouth. Now that sounds good. Ingredients: water, alcohol, sorbitol, poloxamer 407, benzoic acid, sodium saccharin, eucalyptol flavor, thymol, methyl, salicylate. That's a tough one to say. I didn't say it right. Salicylate. Make sure to comment if you know what the hell is salicylate. Menthol sodium benzoate, C14705, quinoline yellow in brackets, CI 42053, green 3. So they're the colors, I guess. Directions for use. Now this is important, gamers, because I'm going to be doing this in a minute. Okay, straight off the bat. I don't know if I want to, get too close up with my gaming teeth, little chompies I got here on the camera, but the bottom line is I haven't brushed and flossed yet. So I'm going to be flipping this freaking system on its head and Listerining before flossing, brushing. But it shouldn't matter too much. Rinse with 20 ml undiluted for 30 seconds. That's freaking ever. Twice daily. You freaking... Once is not enough. I can't blame him. Expel the liquid. Okay, now straight off the bat. By expel the liquid, they mean spit. So, I like the delicate terms, but if someone's expelling a liquid, I mean, shit. It's better if you spit, I think. Expel the liquid, it says, full stop. So, yeah, it leaves a bit too much freaking on the table. I think spit is a better thing, even though it's freaking, not polite to spit on someone. To say the word spit, I think, is better than saying expel the liquid when it comes to talking about spitting. But maybe I'm getting a bit too carried away with that. Make sure to comment below if you think expel the liquid is the appropriate thing to say or not. I want to hear freaking input from the community. Twice daily. Do not swallow, because it's freaking pretty strong. Not recommended for children under 12. And I can see that. It's a bit, this isn't the first freaking rodeo that I've been to. I've swizzled a few Listerines in my motherfucking career, so... I can't remember how much of a age I was when I first Listerined, but I can imagine that it's a bit strong for the kids, so I can't blame them. Maybe we're going to see later, but I would be betting on the frickin' Polygon market that they've got a Listerine Kids version with frickin' less alcohol or something. We'll see soon though. Other information: store at room temperature, keep away from direct sunlight. To open, squeeze the cap and turn. To close, turn cap until it locks. It sounds easy enough. Excuse me. Anyway, it's Johnson & Johnson product, in case you didn't know, under the umbrella of Johnson & Johnson. Australia, New Zealand, they got an address. Further information, they've got a phone number, an Australian and a New Zealand hotline. Overseas, they've got a hotline. Website, made in Thailand. Is this serious? It's got a little expiry date here. And I doubt that this will come through on the camera. Maybe if I tilt it just right. Anyway, I doubt you can actually read it, but you can see where it is. But the bottom line is, it is expired in January of 22, so I'm recording this in August. I didn't realise that it was expired when I started recording this, but it doesn't change anything. I doubt that Listerine can really expire, but we'll see. If I freaking have an adverse reaction to this, the evidence is going to be out here. If it makes it to YouTube. Otherwise it'll be sitting on my gaming hard drive for the frickin'... Well, I don't want to get too carried away with this. But it's expired in January, and it's now August. But I don't care. And anyway, that's all that the packet says. It's got a seal of approval, Australian Dental Association. This is 500 mils. Now, being a gift that I received of expired Listerine, I don't know how much it cost. But a big old bottle like this, if it was on special, maybe $5, but on a normal, any given Sunday, I wouldn't be surprised if it was $8.95 or something, because it's a lot, and it's a designer brand of mouthwash, Johnson & Johnson. It's not just a Pueblo brand, the cheapest, freaking grittiest one out there. It's probably one of the more expensive ones. The only one that'd be more expensive, I'd say, than this is like a super dental hospital grade one or something for the people with real problems. Now, yeah, that's all the website says. And by that's all the website says, I mean that's all the bottle says. I'm just a bit preoccupied whether I should guzzle some now or look at the website first. We've read the directions. We've learned that it's expired. I guess seeing as how it's expired, I'm a bit scared. My little gaming freaking soul is a bit uncertain about what's going to happen next. And I might as well just brace myself and look at the website. So let's do that. Make sure to tap that bell button if you like Listerine and mouthwash in general. Now, as you can see here, we got a whole new outlook on the DOS 350 website. You don't need to see my shitty frickin' bookmarks anymore. And we're on listerine.com.au. Shoutouts to full screen browsing, you know. Some people might have thought that it never had a purpose. But it does. Anyway, it's listerine.com.au, and it says right up the top, Johnson & Johnson is committed to helping individuals and communities around the world manage the unprecedented impacts of COVID-19. Learn more Look, we'll learn more. Products, gums and gum disease, cavities and strong teeth, fresh breath. Why use a mouthwash? Kids. Your mouth coach, our sustainability code 19, new flavor, shop now. Do they have a Twitter? Well, we'll just go through it and see what happens. I don't want to do the COVID one first though, so we'll start off with why use a mouthwash. Let's see. Why use a mouthwash? The oral cavity, is that the mouth? I guess. Contains a balance of good and bad bacteria in a healthy mouth. Okay, so here it's an oral cavity, and then it's a mouth. I like it. They're keeping us freaking wondering. Is it a cavity? Is it an oral cavity? You know, I'm no dentist or freaking mouthwashologist. But I think it's better for everyone if they say mouth. It's like the spit thing. It's like, you don't need to say oral cavity, please. I know it prevents cavities, and it's freaking oral hygiene product or whatever. But the technical mumbo jumbo doesn't make me feel any more secure as a freaking customer. I'd rather you just say mouth. Alright. The good bacteria keep the bad bacteria in check. Okay. Goodbye morning breath. Go beyond just brushing. 20 mil. They're big on the 20 mil. Now it doesn't say anywhere on the packet that the cap is 20 mil or anything, but it probably is. But I don't care about how many mil. I just do it until it freaking feels like enough and freaking swizzle the hell out of it, as you'll see. Anyway. What your mouth goes through. Billions of bacteria live on teeth. Touch. Truth. Teeth only represent 25% of the mouth. Some simple, embarrassing bad breath. Knowing proper oral care can prevent gum disease. Mouthwash and dental floss to get the hard-to-reach places. Keeping your smile white. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think that's the one we've got. Teeth defense? We've got Freshburst. It doesn't say teeth defense. It's in here. Alright. So, they give us a lot to take in. I don't know if I'm going to have the gusto to do an exhaustive look at the entire website, but we'll do our best. So we'll click this one. Okay, there's a million things to click. Time to discover the power of the swish. I like that. Learn how to get your whole mouth clean with a brush, floss, and rinse routine. As simple as this sounds, your lifestyle could get in the way of maintaining a consistent oral care regimen. That's why we've created customized oral care routines to help you stick to the habit. A bold guide to rinsing. Alright, let's get it. Look at this guy, he rinses freaking continually. Okay. This guy's freaking bold and freaking crazy. Alright. Fact. Brushing and flossing only cleans 25% of your mouth. Opinion. If we only brushed, we'd never have reached the moon. What? And if we'd... opinion. If we only brushed, we would have never reached the moon. And we're not ones to stop at 25%. To ensure you're cleaning your whole mouth, use a Listerine mouthwash twice daily. By following these simple steps and tips. Wow. There's steps and their tips. I like that. It could be the first step. Okay. Tip, step. Step, tip, step. They're playing with my freaking emotions. No doubt about that. They hired a freaking... somebody. They hired like a rapper or somebody to freaking write that. It's like tip, step. Tip, step, step. I don't know what it is, but there's something happening there. No doubt about it. Make sure to comment in the freaking comment section. Step, it's a bold of me. Alright. It's Listerine bold routine. I like how routine rhymes with Listerine too. A bold guide to rinsing. Pour Listerine into a cup. Okay. 2. Swish for the full recommended duration. Feel that tingle? That's bold. Okay. Spit. Okay, they don't say expel liquid here. Spit. I like that. What Warcraft won't let you do. But Listerine is bold and frickin' does what it wants. Congratulations, you're now a Listerine user. Listerine users are statistically more likely to perform a dance, talk their ways into the VIP area, make their pecs bounce, confidently go on a blind date, do cartwheels, try new things, plan a trip and leave the same day, bench press their weight, juggle, eat the spiciest food on the menu, skydive, be spontaneous, drive cross-country, based on self-reported data from a survey of consumers in the UK, US, Germany, Brazil, whatever. Well, that was good, though. I'm glad I read that. Okay. So, it's hard to freaking keep up with this. Let's look at, okay, so that was part of why I use a mouthwash, I'm pretty sure. Kid-friendly guide to rinsing, rinsing for older adults, 60 plus, rinsing for people with braces, rinsing for whiter teeth, rinsing for smokers. Okay, so let's get a look at this. Just give me a second here. Shit, alright. I'm not trying to freaking overdo it. If you smoke, you may be putting your gums and mouth at a higher risk of having early gum disease, gingivitis. That's because when you smoke, the infection fighters in your body take a hit, and your immune systems weaken. This means you have to work harder to fend off gum disease, and there's good incentive to do so. Smoking can also discolor your teeth and puts you at an increased risk for white patches in the mouth that are referred to as leukoplakia. I think I've heard of that. If you smoke, follow these steps and tips to help keep your mouth clean. Alright, okay, it's the same thing again. Pour Listerine into a cup. They're always fucking doing that. Empty the cup into your mouth. Don't dilute the solution with water. Swish for the full thing. During rinsing, swish in your mouth. Okay, that's extra. They tell you to swish in the last one, but in this one, they tell you to swish in the freaking mouth. I get it, too. As a smoker, I get that. You gotta swish. Freaking continually. Alright. Spit the solution out in the sink. I like that. They don't hold back. Tooth decay, blah blah blah. Smoking can cause teeth to gradually stain. Alright, let's find out about that one. And we find out it's hard to freaking know what you're doing in full screen mode though. Alright, let's see what this is. Special consideration for smokers. Look, they got a pipe. Listerine knows all about smoking. Alright. The more cigarettes you smoke, the higher your risk for gum disease. So even if you aren't ready to quit, cutting back can help your health, the health of your gums. It's also important to know that in the unfortunate event that you develop gum disease, treatments do not always work as effectively for people who smoke. Also, it's not only cigarettes that affect your gum health in these ways, it is tobacco in any form, whether that's cigarettes, pipes, smokeless tobacco, or dip. What's a dip? Is it like that guy, dip I dip you dip? I think so. Alright. That's whatever. Are they gonna show us pictures of gum disease? No. Okay. Products. Let's see which one I got. Freshburst. Is this Freshburst 0? No, this is just plain Freshburst. This one. This is what I got. It's got reviews. This is what I'm doing. I should write a review here. Daily essential, 5 stars, 5 stars. Is there a 1 star? Not bad. There's no 1 stars, there's a few 3 stars. Can I see these? I tried this Freshburst Listerine. I found the taste to be okay, but a little strong in my mouth. Fresh, whatever. Alright. Smoking. Let's read this. We're doubling down on smoking, tripling down. Blah, blah, blah. Smoking's one of the worst offenders when it comes to staining teeth. Tobacco causes brown stains that penetrate the grooves and pits of tooth enamel. The longer you smoke, the more entrenched the stains become. Smoking can also cause bad breath and gingivitis, gum disease. The effects of tar and nicotine from smoking can lead to staining and increased tartar disposal. Holy moly. Alright. Bad breath, are they going to tell us to swish? Let's find out. The role of saliva. Alright. Tackle the cause of bad breath by keeping up your daily oral care routine. Brush your teeth after each meal. Floss daily. Use a daily mouthwash twice freaking daily. And 3 times on Sundays. You can get rid of bacteria by brushing the back of your tongue. Brushing the back of your tongue? Is that the top or the, like... I don't know, tongues are pretty freaking big. Where the taste buds are most visible. In and inside of your cheek and the palate. Using a mouthwash like Listerine as a part of your daily routine will help kill the germs that cause bad breath. Roll of saliva. Saliva acts as a cleansing mechanism for your mouth. Citrus fruits, oranges and lemons, and fiber-rich foods like fibrous vegetables stimulate the production of saliva. Chewing sugar-free mint or flavored chewing gum may be able to temporarily mask bad breath and stimulate the production of saliva. Alright. Goodbye morning breath. Go beyond just brushing. I'm getting sick of this, so... let's just see their sustainability. We envision a world where everyone, everywhere recognizes that a healthy mouth is an important part of a healthy self. Okay, straight off the bat, I don't mean to start deconstructing this too much, but I don't believe it when they say they envision that world. Now I get it, that it's great if everybody takes care of their mouth. But this is a big booming and freaking bustling world. And the chances that everyone, everywhere, cares about freaking swishing is 0. I'm not a freaking financial advisor, but it's like if they had a motherfucking Polygon market on that, I'd be all in. On freaking never. They'd have to fine-tune the rules. It's like, I want them to say by when. Is this a 2030 target or what? For everyone everywhere. It's freaking bullshit. But we'll just get straight back into it. When we say we're committed to helping you achieve the best oral health, we're also making a commitment to do it in a responsible, sustainable way that'll help protect our planet. Choiceful ingredients. Now, straight off the bat, that's a crazy word to me. Choiceful. I've never said choiceful in my life up until this moment. No frickin' cap. Responsible packaging. Resource conservation. We fill our bottles with carefully chosen and high-quality ingredients backed by science. Our Listerine essential oils are inspired by whatever, okay? They're inspired by fucking nature. Our mouthwash have no added parabens and triclosan, whatever the fuck that is. We continuously strive to reduce packaging waste. This is pretty good. They continuously strive. to reduce packaging waste using more recyclable, recycled and renewable materials. Our clear Listerine bottles are made of the most recycled plastic material in the world. It's the most recycled plastic material in the world. When recycling your Listerine bottle... Okay. They're assuming that I'm going to recycle it. I don't like that. But I'll go on. When recycling your Listerine bottle, I guess they're not, but they're kind of softly freaking assuming that I am going to. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Okay, they're making it difficult too. When recycling your Listerine bottle, please remove the black lid and only place clear plastic bottle. Only place clear plastic bottle. I like the way that's said. They're not freaking using any definite articles into they are here. There's no the freaking bottle, but there is the recycling bin. We're striving for 100% certified, responsibly sourced, or post-consumer recycled paper and pulp packaging by 2025. There's the target. We'll begin launching where everyone in the world everywhere swishes continuously. We'll be launching packaging with post-consumer plastic PCR in 2022 with an aspiration to get 100% by 2030. They're focused on innovative solutions to reduce greenhouse emissions, increase energy and water efficiency, and conserve our environmental resources. Our cool mint mouthwash flavor oils contain a combination of premium mint, which needs less water and energy to grow. It's freaking super mint. We're part of the Johnson & Johnson mission to source 100% of the electricity powering our operations from renewable sources. Already 30% is produced or procured from renewable energy sources, and J&J is on track to exceed our 2020 goal. So it's 2022 now. As of 2019, J&J has reduced greenhouse gas emissions by 32%, but they're going above and beyond. Our commitment to making a difference extends beyond Listerine. Learn how our parent company, Johnson & Johnson, Band-Aid, and all that other stuff, is taking action to make the planet healthier. Alright. I think I've seen enough, but the last bit, I guess, that I need to watch is their COVID response frickin' section, and whatever else I got already open. Are you ready to bring out the bold? Okay, the video's unavailable. Swish, start my bold routine, perform a dance, yoga headstand. She's freaking bending. Is that real, or are they just freaking turning it upside down? And put those lights in there. Magician. Trying to plan a trip. She's freaking bussing. Alright. Story of the bold. Have you ever helped someone in need? Have you ever asked a stranger on a date? Have you ever saved someone's life? My vote was fucking recorded. Shit. PM in the comments if I saved your life. No freaking kappa. On a stack, on God. Alright. It's the same thing again. So let's see their COVID response, can we? Holy moly. Okay, they've gone from mouthwash to friggin' booster shots. I get it that it's Johnson & Johnson, the company that makes the friggin' boosters or whatever, but I didn't come here to learn about how Johnson & Johnson gives booster frickin' shots. I wanted to see about how Listerine helps COVID, not frickin' booster shots. So we'll skip that section. And maybe we'll do a supplementary section by clicking on cavities and strong teeth. Bacteria. Wearing white reminds me what my teeth are. That's a good freaking one. That's probably the best thing on the whole side. Look, alright, how do we catch cavities early? Cavity is a decayed... Okay, this is important, gamers. Listen up. We don't want you to get cavities and freaking have to go to the freaking dentist. Cavity is a decayed part of the tooth, and it can make itself known in a variety of ways, depending on how serious it is and where it is in the mouth. Usually symptoms are not noticeable until the area of the decay gets larger. If and when symptoms do occur, they may include tooth sensitivity. This pain can be mild or more severe and strikes when you eat foods or drink beverages that are exceptionally hot or cold. Even highly sweet foods and liquids can cause this painful sensation. Holes in the teeth. Okay, now you got trouble. When you got a cavity, you may be able to see a hole in the tooth where the decay occurs. Okay. You got to brush and swish twice daily. Toothache. This could be mild to severe pain in the tooth. This pain can be especially noticeable when you bite down. Stains. Dark stains on teeth that appear brownish or black could be another indication of a cavity. Shit. X-rays. Often there's no distinguishable red alert signs that you have a cavity, such as pain or holes, and it's an X-ray done at a dental visit that illuminates the problem. This is just another reason to keep up with your regular 6-month dental freaking check-ins. Do I have enamel erosion? I'm freaking binging on this freaking tooth shit. I'm overdue for my 6-month dentist, no doubt about it. Like, no freaking... I don't mean to give too much information, but this gamer hasn't been to the dentist since... It's been a while, let's just say that. I guess actually, like, now that I think about it, I don't want to freaking give my dental freaking life story away, but it's like, shit. I'm glad that I don't need to, thankfully. At least I think I don't need to. And we'll just get into this. Enamel is the strongest surface in the body. It should feel firm and strong, but can also be worn away over time due to eating highly acidic foods and drinking acidic beverages. If you're less than confident when biting into hard raw veggies such as carrots, check out these symptoms to see if your tooth enamel may be wearing away, leaving your teeth vulnerable to everything from chips and cracks to cavities. Shit. Dents on teeth. If you start noticing indentations on your teeth, which can be referred to by your dentist as cupping, this could be a sign that tooth enamel's eroded. Chipped teeth. Sensitivity. I'm getting a bit scared. I think it's almost time that I freaking swish. Shit. Alright, I'll swish. Yeah, so pretty much their website was good. It made me think. It made me freaking wonder. And I learned a lot. They don't have a Twitter. They do have a Facebook. And they're inspired by nature. So that's gonna do for the website. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, I'm gonna open this thing, the expired Listerine, and give it a swizzle. Now, let's just see if we can get a good shot of this. I'm bursting the seal of the expired Listerine. Alright. Okay, now, they did have a how to open, but I think I'll be able to freestyle it. Okay, it's not as easy as it looks. Okay, I got it. Okay, now straight off the bat it smells fresh. That's it. I could pour some out, pour out a little liquor, but I don't think I will. I'm just gonna guzzle straight into it now. They say to do it for 30 seconds, so can I get a little gaming clock? That'd be okay. 30 seconds? Can I get a freaking gaming clock? Look, I don't want to complain too much. Do I have to press freaking time into my keyboard to freaking get a clock? This is the freaking craziest thing I've ever freaking done. They need to put a feature in Windows that just gives you a seconds clock when you click on the motherfucking time. They used to do it in freaking the year 1995. Like, can't be that hard. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm just gonna guzzle it. So, I'm not sharing this with my freaking family or anything, so don't be afraid if I put my little gaming lips on it. It's just freaking, it's gonna be fine. Excuse me. Holy mother of freaking God. Now, I didn't mean to get too graphic with the spitting there, but God fucking damn, it really packs a punch. I did. Now, keep in mind, it is freaking expired 6 months ago, and I probably used freaking 40 mil, and it says 20, and I probably did it for about 50 seconds before I spat it out. So I went above and beyond just brushing. Holy freaking hell. Now, straight off the bat, it feels fresh. It's freaking revolutionized and redefined the freaking mouth and oral cavity for me. No doubt about it. It feels fresh in there. Not to say that I've mouth filled up in the freaking mouth too much. I am a smoker with the tar and the freaking nicotine or whatever, but I swizzle water and stuff in my freaking spare time. And I'm not a newcomer to mouthwash. I actually have over there in the freaking background. You can actually see the top of it to the freaking left of the frame. Right next to the chair. That's actually a bottle of Colgate mouthwash back there that I use from time to time. Now, anyway, I don't mean to freaking get off topic. Alright. I don't, also, full disclosure, Here at DOS350_legit, we don't endorse spitting into cups, but these are the measures that need to freaking be taken for me to review this at the moment. I'm not about to go and freaking get up and spit in the sink. Midway through a review, I'd rather just freaking take the hit and expel the liquid into the fucking cup. But if you're at home with a cup and you're thinking, oh shit, I better spit into this thing for whatever reason, whether it's Listerine or not, just don't do it. I'm just speaking from experience. Don't freaking do what I do. Yeah. It feels fresh. It is expired, but like I said, I don't think it matters. Freshburst. They're not lying when they say that. It's a freaking burst. Like the Don Bass freaking windows when the airstrike happens. It's crazy. And it's got a freaking relaxing effect. Like, I don't know if it's just me out of breath for talking for freaking 40 minutes, but like, shit. After I had that Listerine, it's taken me down a fucking notch. In a good way. Yeah. Whoa, so I can already feel that if I did that all the time, I'd have a pretty fresh mouth. And that couldn't hurt, hey, like, beats having a freaking mouthful of crunchy Milo and milk residue. So, yeah, I might add it to my daily routine like they suggest. Even though it's expired, you know. By the time I finish this bottle, as you can see, I used probably a freaking, I don't know, I could probably get 50 uses out of this bottle, easy, so it's like a couple months worth of this, let's say. They expect you to do it twice daily, but full disclosure, the only reason I do this twice daily, like, I don't want to freaking give too much information out here, but it's like you can probably deduce when I would use this twice daily if you freaking crunched my numbers enough. And it's not very often. So yeah, you get a month or so of Listerine for a daily use, and even that is more than what I'd realistically do. But yeah, they say to brush after every meal. I'm not going to be doing that either, so it doesn't freaking really apply to me anyway. But yeah, I would recommend this for gamers and non-gamers alike. If you need a fresh mouth, and you're willing to pay the extra $1 or so to not get the cheapest freaking gritty one, or mum and dad, you know, your mum and you are a mum or a dad at the shop, and your little kid, Susie or Billy, says, Mum or Dad, your freaking breath smells like cat food, and why don't you go and freaking brush? And you say, you little bastard, I go out of my way to freaking pay your school fees, and I make you dinners, and this is how you talk to me. But in the back of your freaking fucked up old grandpa mind, you need to get yourself some Listerine and swish the shit out of it. In the foul freaking mouth area, the oral cavity. Because the little kids are right, it freaking stinks. And it can't hurt to freaking freshen up with the freaking benzoate and alcohol. And whatever other shit they had in there. Polloxama. Yeah. So, do what I do and freaking get one of these, take it home, put it in your freaking little freaking cabinet, and when you need to freshen up, do what I did and just guzzle it. And if, you know, I would suggest get each individual family member, if you've got a household or whatever the hell you've got, get each little Billy and Joey and Juliet, get them all their own freaking bottle. Because for me, I wouldn't want to share a Listerine with somebody because I know what it's like. You guzzle, and even if you use the cap's freaking disgusting. It's a personal thing, Listerine. So maybe little freaking Billy and Susie can share one, but old freaking Mum and Papa better freaking get their own one, I'd say. That's getting a bit out of the scope of this video. But yeah. Listerine Freshburst. It's highly recommended. And if you want to get fresh, I'd suggest get one. Johnson & Johnson, you know, I might not agree with them on everything, but they did this right, and yeah. That's about all I've got time for. I guess as a final bonus anecdote, being a Australian consumer, you know, I have known about Listerine for a long time. 20 plus years at least, since I was a little kid. And what's interesting to me, which some of you might remember, is these little things that were little strips of, like, Listerine. It's hard to describe if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but they came in a little packet, and you, like, peeled off a strip of this stuff. It wasn't gum, and it wasn't a lolly. It just, like, dissolved in your mouth. It's kind of a lolly, like a thin sheet of freaking lolly material that tastes like toothpaste. Anyway, I used to like that shit when I was a kid. And if I'm enough of a gamer, I'll get a little freaking picture of it up here in freaking post-production. But other than that, I've known about Listerine for some time. I like it, and it freaking gets the job done. If you want to get fresh for whatever reason, add something like this. Into your routine, and you're not going to regret it. And yeah, that's all I've got. If you like this kind of deep dive breakdown review, make sure to smash the shit out of that like button. I'm pushing for 200 subscribers. And when I do, I'll do a 200 subscribers special showdown. And other than that, yeah, thanks for watching. I've been DOS350 doing Listerine Freshburst. Keep on swishing in the free world while you can.